Right now it is Saturday, and as some of you know, I release all my vlogs on Monday at 3 o'clock. And I've been trying all week, but I have not been able to come up with a vlog for Monday. So instead, I think I'm just gonna take you guys for a bicycle ride. It is snowing outside, it is minus 10 degrees Celsius, and so fingers crossed that I don't fall over while bicycling. I'll just take it nice and easy and see if we can just relax, take a little trip through nature. All right, let's go. So apparently, I was looking on Google Maps, and there is a waterfall around here that I didn't know about before. So I figured, why not go over there? And yes, it's the middle of winter, so there's a good chance that this waterfall is frozen at the moment. And frozen waterfalls are quite pretty, so fingers crossed that I can find it and that it is nice and pretty today. But yeah, I wanna see if I can get to it. Got a sign right here. Well, according to Google Maps, this is the sign that does show me towards the waterfall. So let's go in there and see if I can find it. Well, I took the bicycle down this little path here, and the road is getting a lot rougher up ahead. So time to leave the bicycle behind and go walk. And I'm not worried about it getting stolen here because there's never any people here. Although I do see footprints, so maybe some people get here sometimes. But yeah, I have gone past this thing a couple of times. I've always seen this sign every time I have gone down this road, but it's nothing that I've ever paid attention to. I never knew what it was. But this time I actually saw something on Google Maps and realized it is over here. So now I'm hoping it's actually a pretty waterfall. And I do hear water. Ooh, there's I don't know if you can see it, but there's a big valley down there. Little path going down here. Ooh, I hear water streaming. Oh, there's some water going down. This is interesting. some water over here. If I can jump over it. Oh, look at this. It's a little dam. That's cool. Didn't know about this. Oh, I would like to go down there. See the water going like this? That's pretty cool. It's not as much a waterfall as it is a dam that is leaking. Yeah. I don't see a way to get down from here. But let's walk over the dam if it's even possible. Yeah, this looks like I can walk over it. Ooh, it's quite overgrown. Somebody needs to come here with their hedge trimmers. Oh gosh. I'm willing to bet that during the summer you can't really walk here. Oh wow, that's a pretty little valley down there. You see that? Yeah, that's quite nice. I never knew this existed around where I live. I know that farther down this river there used to be an old medieval sawmill, and you can see some of the parts still left over, some of the ruins, but I didn't know about this dam. And looking at it, it's like, where's the water actually coming from? Because there's no river anywhere here. I hear the water going, like over there's a tiny hole, but where's it actually coming from? Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get down more and explore a little bit more. Well, here we are at the bottom of the little dam they have here, and you can see there's water coming from between the rocks. But if you look over here, that is actually the overflow section. And if you look really carefully over there, see the water is frozen in waterfall shape. That's pretty cool. I don't want to fall down this, but see that frozen ice down there? That's awesome. I want to get down further, but there's not really a way to do that from here. I am gonna climb back up and walk around in the forest and see if I have a way of... and see if I have a way of getting down there. Alright, climbing back up first. Well, I looked around and sadly there's not really a way of getting down to the bottom of that little waterfall slash dam. Unless I want to walk through the trees and the forest. And as you can see, the trees over there are quite thick. So I'm not doing that. And it's starting to snow, which is quite pretty. But I think you and I are gonna continue down this path and see what we can discover. Since the electrical bicycle is so silent, maybe we get to see some wildlife. And if not, maybe we just get to see some pretty nature. Alright, you're going back on my little steering wheel holder, and we're gonna continue. That little road I've never been up, and it seems like it goes to the top of a hill. Let's see if there's a cool view up there or something. Well, this is quite typical. A lot of forest roads in Sweden end in a little turnaround section here, a little roundabout that just goes back to where you came from. And that's quite normal around here, because these kinds of roads are made for either hunters or forest workers that that just want access to the forest to cut trees and stuff. There's a little lake here though, which is quite pretty. And oh, there's a road right here. But I think that road, that one, shall we go down it? I mean, the terrain looks quite rough, and I know that the camera is already quite shaking like that. What the heck, why not? My apologies for the shaky camera. We're driving down gravel roads in the winter, so it's gonna be a little bit shaky. But I hope that I've picked good music for you to listen to while watching. Alright, let's go down that road and see what we can discover. Oh. Ooh, this is definitely not a normal car road. This is way too much off-road for that. But you can see that the road kind of continues over here, then it disappears, and then it comes back up there. Let's go to over there and see what we see. Oh, this is quite rough terrain. Let's take this one very easily. All these branches. Well, it's as I expected. These kinds of roads are definitely made for forest workers. As you can see, we have a empty patch of forest here because people were logging the forest. And yeah, still impressed that I got all the way here with this little electric bike. It's pretty cool. But yeah, not too much to see here. And oh, look at that. You see over there, there's a big lane of empty trees, and behind me over here, another one. Which tells me that there might have been some electrical cables going here in the past. After me and my parents moved to Sweden, or when my parents bought their first house here in Sweden, it was that all the electrical cables were above ground, and we regularly had power outages. But they put all the electrical cables underground now, so that means that tree lanes like this are still visible for where electrical cables used to be. Anyway, it's getting darker, my fingers are freezing, it's time to go home. I'm gonna take my little bicycle and brave that off-road part back. The road that definitely is made just for forest machines and not for any other vehicle. But I won't tease you with that anymore because it's very humpy and bumpy and I know that's not fun to watch. But I still hope you enjoyed my little adventure for today, my little impromptu adventure. And stay tuned for future adventures and maybe some vlogs that are better planned. Alright, see you all later. Bye.
they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next vlog. And don't forget to subscribe.
Still recording.
I've been doing fine. I'm not wasting any more time.